I've been around the Everglades my entire life. My father used to drive airboats with a couple of his buddies back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. He used to take me bass fishing all the time. Go out there, spot alligators. Started running tours 7 years ago, started my business 3 years ago. Definitely a blessing to be out here. It's a very, very beautiful place at the end of the day. It holds a special place in my heart. A lot of people actually think the Florida Everglades is, marsh, wetland, which it is, but it's actually the world's slowest moving river. Even when Native Americans lived out here, it was also named the River of Grass because the sawgrass in the outside area dominates the majority of the area, all the marsh. There's certain sloughs out here in the Everglades that can be a little bit deeper than the prairies in the outside area, and the water only moves about 100 foot throughout the entire day. Morning. So the majority of our vegetation around us, this is all lily pads out here. And the green and red lily pads that we're sitting in right now, and the yellow flowers all grow off of the same root system. The purple one to the left-hand side, that is pickerel weed, also known as purple water garden lily. Sticks about 1.5 feet above the water surface out here. Fruit-bearing tree right here, pond apple tree, also referred to as an alligator apple tree. Once the apples do fall off the tree, the vibration they produce do draw curiosity on alligators. Certain alligators will actually go by and eat it, see if it's something they're interested in eating. Ow, 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 ow. Alligator, he's actually a pretty good size, guys. That gator would be every bit of 11 foot, if not a little bit bigger. Have tons of vibration sensors all across the front and sides of their face, which act very similar to a metal detector for us, more or less. So at night, when you can't see your hand in front of your face, it being that dark out in the Everglades, it's what makes them the exceptional predator they are. He could sit dead still in the water, pick up on any vibration from a fish swimming by, turtle going by, bird wading in the water, doesn't really matter. Once he locks in on that vibration, makes a beeline towards it, those animals never knew what was coming. Well, look, you got a pond apple. Actually got one. And alligators, man, they have tremendous biting pressure. There's been some record that a large male could have close to 3,000 pounds anywhere. And to give you guys the idea that us human beings, full-grown adults, push out 175 pounds per square inch of biting pressure. Alligators are actually more afraid of us humans than we are of them. But if y'all ever see an alligator with its mouth open, just don't put your hand inside it. On the Everglades, everything plays a big role. Whether if a species of fish disappears, or birds in general. The purple gallinule is the more exotic one. Considered like a swamp hen or a swamp chicken due to some of their features. Their feet to body weight ratio are kind of perfect, to the point that this bird can pretty much run right across all the vegetation. The lily pads barely have to fly or swim. The feet on them are identical to chickens, beaks very similar to chickens. So, and the one that is behind the purple gallinule is one of their juveniles. That is about 2 months right now. And it's pretty cool because purple gallinules will have 2 nests in a year. They double clutch all the time. 6 to 8 eggs per laying. 6 has been the magic number this year. I started running airboat tours, and this felt like it was always my calling. I feel like I'm one with nature. I meet a lot of people, can communicate with everybody on different levels, know the ins and outs of airboats, just like a white meadow that would be surrounding us out here. Know a lot about the wildlife at the end of the day, and all the animals out here, and vegetation and water, and the Everglades has always fascinated me. It just became time. It was always an encouragement for me to start my own business, and it's been a blessing. The Everglades is my home.